Oh, well, that's easy. That's going to be Prince. I would invite Prince, and yeah, I'm sure he'd have some amazing like stories, or like someone like BB King or something like that, or Elvis. What first? Actually, I came across the guitar by accident, actually, and I tried this. I was after an F-hole style sort of jazzy kind of guitar, and this one popped up, and just immediately I played it, and immediately was drawn to it, drawn to the way it looked, because it just looks so beautiful. But then when the sound came in, it was like bingo. It's like, this is the sound that I'm looking for, and yeah, and I've been playing it ever since. That's a good question. I'm drawn more to the blues guys, actually. People like Robin Ford. He's been a massive influence to me. I think one of my friends gave me like a DVD with Robin playing, and it was nothing fancy, but it's just his choice of note and his tone was just blew me away. It made me go on a different path. So I'd say Robin Ford's a big one. In the genre that I'm in, you've got Jeff Golub, again another guy from America, just amazing guitar player. Went into that jazz scene, but with a blues twist. So I love that kind of stuff. One legendary jazz musician, I'd probably have Larry Carlton's guitar, or I'd say Paul Jackson Jr. Who is another PRS guy, actually. So his guitar would be nice, So send it my way. Send it my way. They can always make more picks, can't they? If I was on stage and I didn't have a pick, I wouldn't panic as much as breaking a string. String would that can throw you big time. So I say I'd rather break a string and pick. I can make do for a song. Or someone can chuck one at me or something like that. I don't know. The first gig I ever saw was Steve Vai, actually. Steve Vai was the first gig I ever saw. I think I was 19, something like that, I think. So, yeah, and yeah, it just blew me away. I mean, Steve Vai. I mean, who doesn't like Steve Vai's guitar playing? So, a lot to measure up to there, with Steve Vai. A lot of study in there and a lot of playing. But, yeah, what an awesome guy he is. Well, I'm going to have to say, my newest one I'm really enjoying. It's a semi-hollow, like 22 with a single F-hole. Purple, I mean, you buy a purple guitar, I mean, it's cool already, right? It was born cool. So that's my favorite, guitar. So yeah, I'd say my newest one, yeah. My guitar idols. Again, I'd say again Robin Ford. Your Larry Carltons. I do like some newer players. I like country players as well. Someone like Guthrie Trapp, I'm a big fan of. Nashville guys. I like the way that they play. And of course, there's people like George Benson and stuff like that as well. So there's a ton. I could go on all day. We don't have enough time, I don't think. I'm gonna have to say the Goonies, which is the Goonies, because it's just a childhood thing. I love the Goonies film. It's like, it reminds me. I wrote a song called 1985, and it's just about being happy in the 80s. And Goonies is just like a memory I have of those 80s movies. So I'm gonna say the Goonies. You can shoot me down, but I'm sticking with it. I love the writing side of things, because I love the way that you can have like a little nugget of an idea, And that little nugget of an idea could be like, you know, singing in the car. Sometimes I'll sing into my phone, not driving and singing. That I stop and then I sing into my phone. And then I'll take that little nugget of an idea back, and then it grows into this thing. And I love that process because you just never know what's on the cards next. Like, I'm going to start a new album now, and you know, I just don't know what it's going to be like. I have no idea. Hopefully it sounds like me, but you know, the next thing, the next chapter. I'm gonna have to say like anything by Prince. I'm gonna say like a Prince album. You know, I'd have to go with. Can I cheat and say the best of Prince? I'll say the best of Prince. There you go. That's my favorite album of all time. Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sometimes I just, you know, I wish I was like in the 80s and would like, you know, with those 80s, like, you know, hair, like, you know, rock bands would be so fun, you know. But currently right now, I don't really know, actually. I can't really think of any. I would say something like the 1975, just for something different and just being able to just enjoy myself and play. So I'm going to say the 1975. Oh, well, you know, that's easy. That's going to be Prince. You know, I would invite Prince, you know, and yeah, I'm sure he'd have some amazing like stories, or like someone like BB King or something like that, or Elvis or something. Can't go wrong with that. Eating, lots. What are my hobbies? You know, I like photography. I do enjoy like photography. You know, like scenery. I love scenery, and definitely food. I do love food. You know, different types of food, trying new food. Yeah, and those are my hobbies. You know, it's funny. I don't know. My drink of choice would probably be a JD and Coke. Yeah. Love it. Marmite is the best. You know, for sure. You know, but it has to be thinly spread.